Alright, today is Thursday, July 23rd, 2020. It's 4:12 p.m. in the afternoon. Alright, so I just finished a new electrical plan for the Mr. T, also known as the Tamara. So the new electrical AC plan is as follows. It is fed by a brand new heavy-duty 220 cord here. This 220 cord is wrapped up neatly behind all this garbage out here, temporarily. Behind my guitar and my vest here. And my all-weather gears. Anyway, there's the cord. Comes in from the shore power out there. Coils around here. And makes its way inside the cabin via here. I have to cut a notch there for it. Then it feeds in to this coupling, which in turn feeds in to this high capacity breaker, and it works already. And this breaker then turns it into AC at 3 points. It tees off here. Each one of these is a heavy duty load, right? Each one of these is an AC heavy duty load. So the middle one here branches off. It goes down underneath the steps, comes up here, and comes behind the stove, and it feeds my new Keurig coffee maker, and it feeds my new refrigerator. So this refrigerator is pretty cool. It's big enough to handle quite a bit. I have a little freezer box up there, and 2 gallons of cold water on demand. And so now I can keep perishables on board the Mr. T, once known as Tamara. So that's the new refrigerator and coffee maker, the Keurig. And as well, I have my stove there as well. But anyway, one of those comes out and feeds this side with AC, right, from the 220. The other one comes out from the same T and feeds AC down to this first power strip. And this power strip provides power for the rest of the boat. All the other AC comes off of that. So the middle one there is a white one. That's a continuation of the heavy duty cord. And that one comes all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. And that whole line feeds this strip. Okay. So that one AC cord from the 220 comes all the way back to here, off that other one, feeds power to this strip. Each of these strips has its own labels. This one feeds the AC to the forward cabin. So this one goes to the forward cabin and feeds AC to that one. The next one is AC to center power strip. So coming off of this one comes back this way. Comes back this way. It comes around and feeds this entire center column here. Okay, underneath this cup holder. So everything here is powered by this one here. All coming from this line on this side here, coming all the way back. So this line powers my G external 4 terabyte external drive, powers my F 5 terabyte external drive. There's also a USB charging station here for 2 devices, and a couple of other AC plugs. Now this is also supplying power for the Tascam unit. This one here goes to Tascam. I labeled it, and that powers the Tascam unit. And then the printer is powered directly from that strip back there. Powers the printer. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much it in a nutshell. And of course, my HD television gets powered off of the strip. Okay, so we did AC to forward cabin, AC to the center power strip. We just covered that. This goes AC to the desk lamp, which is right up on top here. This desk lamp here I installed, that supplies power to here and supplies power to another charging station that hooks up there. So that powers the desk lamp. That's that one that powers the desk lamp up there. And this one is the AC to the HD TV, right? So I have an HD television in here. If I come up here, you see it back there. That supplies power to the HD television back there. Okay. And either I have HD1, which connects directly into the HD player, and HD2, which connects into the computer. So either of those can use the same television screen. Right? So that one powers the HD television, that one there. And then the next dedicated one is AC to the practice amp, the crate practice amp. And that's this one right here. When I'm playing music and I want to hear it, I can actually hear it coming out of this amp here. So that's all underneath the desk, all nice and neat. Mapped that out starting yesterday and just finished that today. And so now the next thing that can go here is my instrument effects panels. They can just sit right here, and that will power all that as well. Okay. I have quick access to the bilge if I needed to. There's normally a rug that sits on top of this. But the bilge is right there. It's a little bit of water in it, not much. So that's the bilge. Quick access to the bilge. Alright. So now, let me bring my instrument panel in here. And this is the view from here, looking out to the top where that switch is. The yellow heavy duty 220 AC coming in. Alright, AC coming in over there, branching off, AC going up, powering the fridge and the coffee maker, AC coming back, powering the printer, powering the Tascam unit, powering the desk lamp, providing power for the external drives, and providing power for the amp and the television, and providing power for the forward cabin, which is down there, and a couple of things plugged in there. So that's pretty good for a nutshell. Everything drilled into place. It took me a couple of days to get it all mapped out and logically configured where everything's labeled and very conveniently in this environment for the Mr. T and Sailing Alameda Inc. Headquarters offices. So I got to organize my nav station. That's still a mess. A couple of things organized there. But we're coming along nicely with our project for today. And I think I'm taking that lamp off the wall. I don't think I need it there anymore. It's nice, decorative, but it's not useful for anything right now other than looking nice and getting in the way. So I'm probably going to take that off and stow that somewhere. I also have a nice weather station unit over here. This is pretty cool. Provides weather report as of Thursday, July 23rd. Indoors 81, 43 humidity. It'll take a moment for it to get the outdoor temperature. You click this and it'll actually tell you what the barometer is going to be and all that. That's pretty cool. Also have an AC power for that. It plugs into that. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Oh, and another thing I have in here as I start working on upgrading the Mr. T. I did show you the inverter and the little grill over there before. Let me show you that real quick. Now the inverter will be powered by this battery for now. As long as the inverter has a nice strong 12 volt power supply, it can push out plenty of AC to power the boat. Okay, so this is going to be the inverter here. The AC will be coming out of these two, and one will go off over to the refrigerator and power that one. The other one will go down and power the rest of the boat. And I'll figure out how to tie it in later, but it'll either be that one or a generator. I also have a generator too. So I'll decide what it'll do if I'm going to need house batteries or not, but that's the only missing thing, and then that'll be ready to go. So I have a microwave here, plug in right here, and that's the only thing to tie into. Maybe I'll tie it in down on one of those plugs down there. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, so that's it. 320 coming in, have a breaker there, splits off, provides AC, the rest of the boat, and everything's working for it pretty good.